Hello everybody and welcome back to Sussex Farm. So in today's multiplayer episode we have got quite a few mods running. In fact we have lots of mods running, as anybody who joined will know because it took a while to download them all. So we've got basically this chipper, this MAN pack which is fantastic. There's also the Massey Ferguson 300 pack, I think it is, the 7400 pack as well, the case something pack, I'm going to have to show you in a minute, but there's a lot of stuff basically. A Stump Grinder, there's about 10 mods in total plus the map, so yeah, there's quite a few. Anyway, I'm just going to turn right here because we need to go and find some trees. The intention is to create, look at that idiot, look at that absolute idiot there, the white car, unbelievable. Yes, the intention is to create some bales. Now you might think, bales? Seriously, bales again? Well, it is bales, but it's wood chip bales, so we're going to be using the Go Wheel pack, which I absolutely love. I think it's an absolutely fantastic mod, and I haven't properly been able to use it. So this is going to be the first opportunity. I'm just guessing that it does work in multiplayer. I've never used it in multiplayer before, so we'll have to see. If it doesn't work, then we'll just do normal wood chips. So yeah, the whole process is going to be the same as always until we do get to that. I don't know how we get to these trees. There is an opening just there. Just back into it. Or back up and go into here. Yeah, just sort of imagining where we should be going, but I don't actually have a clue where I'm going. And I'm taking a few other players on a wild goose chase. Aha, here we go. They have found some trees. That is very good to see. Now you can actually keep the chipper on the lorry, or you can take it off. It's totally up to you. I'm assuming it does have its own built-in engine for it to work, not on the lorry itself. It certainly looks big enough to have an engine in there, I suppose, although it's going to be taken up with the actual chipper as well. But yes, we can drop it off. It looks like it is running okay, so I'm not going to go too close to everybody else because obviously you want to have them fairly evenly distributed so that everybody can actually have space to load them up. But at the same time we need to have space to actually get a lorry behind, which actually might be an issue. That could be the issue today, because I don't know if the pipe goes high enough. We're just going to have to see. We've also got the IT runner trailer, so if it is too low, then yeah, we can use the IT runner trailer. Chainsaws, yes, we can get chainsaws. Let's buy the steel chainsaw. We've got the Stump Grinder. Won't be used anyway at the moment, so that's alright. And yes, we need to, I think actually you get into this, I think you get into the chipper itself. Yes, unfold wood chipper, so there is the crushing unit. Pipe out, press O, and yeah, that is going to reach, that's perfect. So providing it does work, there's going to be no issues at all. Engine. Okay, I don't know then, it might not work. Maybe we have to have the engine of the lorry on. We might in fact have to put that option off. I think it might still be running through that. There we go. So I don't know if it does work if you disconnect that. It doesn't. Okay, so we do have to keep it on. It's not actually taking power from the lorry itself, as it would appear, but it does still need to be attached. So there we go. Unless I'm just doing it completely wrong, which is again a possibility. Somebody's in there. There we go. So while everybody else is busy here, I should really go and get the Go Wheel baler. Nobody else knows I'm going to be doing that, except they will have downloaded the mod. Get in. There we go. I think it is actually going in. It is, yep, that's alright. So we're doing chips, wood chips. We've got plenty of trees to go at, so that's not a problem. We have plenty of chippers I've been running over, so yep. I think it is time for us to depart and bring over the baler, because otherwise these wood chips are going to have nowhere to go except for a sell point. I should probably go over there first. Somebody's figured it out already anyway. Yes, it was the Case Puma pack, so we have it here. Let's buy this Go Wheel Master. I don't even know which category it's going to come under. Not forestry. Potentially bales, I suppose. Yep. Okay, so yeah, we want to have everything as easy and as simple as possible. So yes, we'll have the starter kit. I think we'll just have everything, I suppose. There's not really much point in having the additive injection system though, because we're not really doing silage, and I think that is predominantly for silage. I could be wrong. Premium, that sounds good. Okay, we'll get 2 of these, because I know that if I don't, I'm going to not be able to get one at all. There you go. Oh, this 9's already picked one up. So, yes. Just go and grab one of these. Okay. We're changing. That's alright. Yeah. So we do need to also have, of course, the things, the foil wrap and stuff, to be able to refill it. So I'll have to get that sorted as well. Okay, so there we go. We've got a skid steer loader, loads of bale wrap and foil wrap and stuff, a trailer and a tractor next to it, so it can all be loaded up and taken away. So that should be enough to get the whole operation underway. So let's go. Looks like we have got a passenger in here as well. Oh, hang on, wait. We have the steering column up. That would look really weird. Where did our passenger go? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're not actually shown. I don't know. We're just transporting somebody, possibly. And also, for some reason, the chat is off the page. That's weird. That is weird. We've lost the chat. Well, I can see if somebody says hi, but otherwise, no, I can't see a thing. I think this is the turning just here. We'll take it anyway. Yep. In fact, there's a tractor just here. Thank you. Right, here they are. Everybody's at the end of here. You can see the massive cluster of trees. So, with a bit of luck, it would just be a case of creating these bales now. I don't know how well it's going to go, but because I've never done it properly, I would really love this to go very well. If we'd done it before, I wouldn't be too concerned if it didn't work, but it would be nice to do it as a team. So I'm going to create... Oh, blimey, it's a bad angle, and sorry. Yes, I'm going to create some space by doing it in the field over here, or just to the side of the field. Hopefully, just somewhere over here. We need enough space in front so that lorries can back up and empty into it, so that should be alright. And fold it there. There we go. Okay. I think the rest is done from outside. I've done this recently, but getting the order right, for me at least, is quite tricky. So press X there, press Z as well. Lifts the whole thing up. Yeah, press B. Get this working. That should also open up automatically, I would hope. And yeah, I think because we have all of the other things, we've got the bale wrap and stuff, there shouldn't be anything else it requires. Yep, that's full. Well, it's probably not full actually, but it should have enough just to get started. So, I think and I hope it is ready to go. Yep. Okay. Close that up. Press B, and it should be ready to load. Here we go. The first load. I don't know if it's going to work because I've done it in the past, and it's just a case of finding the knack to it. But it should just tip in. It should just unload. Yep. Fantastic. And then if we go around the other side, we should see it's creating bales. Sorry, losing my voice here. It's all the excitement. Yes, the bale should be deposited. Somehow it's going to create a bale of loose wood chips, and then it should be wrapped, I assume. This is, of course, providing it is going to work. Let's just see. Yes, that is full. So, there it comes. It's coming. Oh, quick. Here it is. It is a bale of wood chips. Then it gets wrapped and stuff. And then, yeah, it's going to come off. So, that to me is such a fantastic system. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing to do as multiplayer. Here he comes. Here comes the bale. It is going to be tough on lag. I have to admit, it's going to be very tough to actually do this. But if the bales are sold straight away, there shouldn't be a problem. Spot instantly wrong, but there we go. Sorry for the typing. No, it's slipping out. It should be in there. I think probably the best machines for this actually is skid steers. Or an auto, actually, yeah, an auto stacker if it is compatible. I don't know if it's going to be. I'm assuming it's just classed as a bale, as a straw bale. So we'll see. Right. So we'll leave it to it. That should be all we have to do. And now we've got a new player joining. Here comes the next trailer load. This is going to be a very full load. I don't actually know what the capacity is of one of these things, so I don't know if it's going to be full in seconds with that, or if we're going to be able to keep going for quite a while. It looks like the first lorry load just went to 3 bales, which is what you'd pretty much expect. Here it is. It's coming slowly. Probably just taking a bit of practice to reverse it, but that is fine. It can be quite hard to reverse. And yes, I'm quite zoomed in, because it does show things off quite well. This one's going to this one, so it looks like we're going to get the smaller one again, which is fine. In fact, it's probably a good opportunity to do a screenshot. So that's a 40. Right. That is quite a good screenshot. So you can see everything going up there. Once again, it's going to be producing more bales. Looks like it's going to be 3 for each one of that size. It isn't a very big lorry though, so you wouldn't really expect a great deal. It just helps with the whole process. The first auto stacker is here. So, apparently there is a bit of an issue with this one unloading. Apparently it isn't really working. I think it is just the positioning of it, so you've got to get it in the right place. Yeah. Just got to get it in the correct place for it to work. But yeah, looking at that, the capacity of it is actually very large. Let's hope. Oh, hang on, that isn't set up. No, that means the bales are not going to be able to come out, I would have thought. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yep, that's fine. So we can continue. Oh, an available Massey Ferguson. That looks tempting. Right, let's go and grab some trees. We're going to have to keep these chippers fed if we're to keep everything over there working. There is the fantastic Stump Grinder, which does a really good job. In fact, it's so good that it's stump grinding on its own, with no driver. Future technology. Although actually I say that, but there are radio controlled ones as well. Right, I think we're going to have to take a different tree down. Oh, there's some over here. Massey Ferguson 7490 with a rear weight. Such a nice tractor. Right. Hopefully we can just take it over to the chipper and then cut it up while it's there, because it's not going to fit in as it is because of the clearance, but yeah, if we can just get it nearby, that would be something. Sell some tractors which aren't being used. Yeah, can do, just need to be able to find the ones which are not being used. That is again the problem actually with 17. You can't really see which one you're selling. In fact, you can't see at all which one you're selling, which is a problem. It's a big problem, because it could be one that's in use. Now, I know that if you do try and sell one which is in use, it won't let you, I don't think. But somebody might have just jumped out for a second, just to do something, and then in that time they might lose their tractor. Right. Looks like we've got Crazy Farm doing the chainsaw, that's good. If we can do, we'll try and get that onto there. You see, it's such a good chipper, it just takes it, it's fantastic. That is what I miss with the base game ones. They're good, but they don't really load very well, which is a problem. But hopefully that'll be fixed in 19. This is obviously a massive trunk. This is going to take some feeding. Oh no, 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 that's not going to work. I think he'll realise it's fine. Just needs to be plugged back in and everything will be fine. You've just got to get the alignment right and stuff. There we go. Good. I don't know why it doesn't work though. I guess it just has to recognise there is an engine somewhere. Apparently the one over there does. Right, we're still feeding the tree. Yeah, if anybody does know, then please do let me know, because I might be the one sounding dumb here. Started to feed it. Oh, there's 9. It just needs a nudge. I'll just nudge that. It should feed it. Oh, it's been cut, that's alright. Yeah, I can't quite get over there. I'm very interested to see now if it actually does work without being connected, because we have one here. And... oh, maybe it's just somebody needs to be in it. Do they? Oh no, he's got out again. So I don't know. I don't know. It must work without. It's just I couldn't get it to work without it. So yes, whoever it was, Crazy Farmer, I think you were right. I apologise. Let's go... yeah, let's get this moved. It's working fine. Good. Okay. So now that everybody else has set me straight here, because I have obviously messed up and thought they wouldn't work without, we can now do stuff with much more space, which is going to be really useful. And here is the delivery of the new bale wrap and netting, which is going to be useful when we get through it all over here. I think, yeah, it's a good job we have 2 of these, because when one is full, there's going to be a queue. I think that the way it's working at the moment is when one trailer is full, nearly all the others are too. There appears to be a lack of auto stackers, so I'm just going to buy 2 more just in case somebody else wants to take that job. I don't think we're doing terribly, but you can tell that there is a backlog. I've seen somebody complain there is a backlog of bales. So yeah, it just needs to be probably increased by a few more auto stackers. Here is Turkey with another full load. I'm just like a spectator, just whizzing around the map commenting on people, which is probably highly annoying. I don't know if the auto stackers work actually, because that is quite a few bales. Although, yeah, they must do. That's another full load, so the articulated trailer looks to be the capacity of that. I'm just going to take a look on here actually and see if it does tell you. 24,000 litres, right. So now we know. That's good. And I suppose while you are unloading, it's taking it in there as well, so it's probably actually more, if you think about it. 24,000 litre storage, I guess. I don't know for sure, just assuming. Here is the auto stacker, getting a good load here. So the whole process is actually running really well. Very good. Another tree's just come down. I'm going to help out. We should really do a bit of chainsawing or something. Storm's doing the stump grinding, that's good. Yes, look at that mammoth tree. Feeding the entire tree into there. And the thing is, because this chipper is so good, it'll probably take the whole thing without making a fuss. Look at that. In fact, if we can see in here, it's fantastic. That might even fill this, so we should probably get any available lorries ready or queued up. As I said before, the capacity of this isn't very high, but at least it's going to stop us from having any downtime. We can just continue as soon as it is full. There he goes again. It's just a case of keeping it aligned, I think. It is such a good chipper by Black Sheep Modding. In fact, quite a few of the mods we have here by Black Sheep Modding. But everything we have here is fantastic. Like this pack here, I love this pack, this MAN pack. Because it's not just this type that we can get. We've got the hook lift, we've also got the articulated type. We better go underneath. This is going to fill very quickly. If it's going to work. There we go. Slight delay. It must also mean that there is a built-in storage facility in that chipper. Because in the time when nobody was underneath it, it was still chipping it. 5,000 litres in fact. And here comes the next tree. Just got to watch that tree fall. Timber! So satisfying. Right, now we play the waiting game until the next tree turns up. Here we go. The next tree. And one thing I can say for sure is we're not going to be able to take all of that tree. Because one tree turns into a lot of wood chips. We're going to be full in seconds. I like the delay as well. I like that it takes time to process. Right, look at that rapid fill. There we go. We're full, so hopefully it's going to store the rest. Both of these look quite loaded up, so we may have to wait for a bit. And actually, thinking about it, the actual wrap might have to be refilled. Let's just see if it'll take it. I think it will. After all, like I say, we're not very big here. Yeah, it's fine. But yes, we couldn't do without two of those. Can't keep up with the demand or the supply. In fact, we may be full again in just a matter of seconds. Yes, we're already taking in what it's been storing. There it goes. Yeah, so Spanoloss, HDYT and Chainsaw 100 are loading this one. I think there's another team over there where Brian Phillips is. And then this one here doesn't appear to have anybody going to it. We're full again. We're always full. It's probably best if I keep out of the way. Now, has anybody been here since we were last here? It doesn't look like it. We'll put it in this one just because it's probably emptier. And then I think, yeah, we're going to have to check the fill capacity of the wrap. I love it. When you get into an operation like this, when it actually all goes really well, it's just so fun. But when it goes badly, it's no fun at all. Yep, I think we're okay. We're about halfway, so that's fine. This one is probably actually not as bad. Somebody in there? No? Yes. Yeah, doesn't seem to be a problem. But when it is required, we have all of the wrap just here. I think, although nobody else has been to this, I think there is still something in it. I would imagine. Yeah, there we go. And there goes some bales. If you saw that, you'd just think, oh, it's some straw bales or some hay bales, but no, this is a wood chip bale. Something a bit more unusual. Oh look, the one on the left is actually empty. It's the sort of lorry you just feel like power sliding, and I should think it's quite easy to do. Mess that up. Yeah, when I say power sliding, I mean floor it and then brake while turning. It just looks like the sort of thing you could do with. Or not, because at the end of the day it is a truck. What a fail. Can traffic be turned off? It can be, yeah, definitely. There we go. Clearly causing a bit of a problem. But yes, we have still quite a few trees here. It's not quite the mass deforestation we usually have, but that is good because what we usually have is all of the trees down and then we just have this mess on the ground. So I like that everybody is doing this properly. It always looks good. One tree at a time. We should probably go underneath one of these chippers. We'll make a queue. This can go behind here. We can sort of block the road because I don't think anybody's really using it as a road anyway. Just leave a bit of space in between. Right, let's fly up into the air again. We'll see what's going on over here. No doubt some wood chipping. Yep, believe it or not, they are chipping wood. Or they're chipping trees, actually. That's nice, I like that feature. Watering system. I just think the map overall is really good. And I'm very pleased we've got these trees here, because I didn't actually know they were here. And that field is also incredibly useful for doing this in. It's like clockwork. Everything is just going so well. Right, it's probably time for a Bale to come out of this one over here. Here it is. Oh. Yep, there it is. And there we go, straight onto the auto stacker. You can even see the wood chips going over the top into the Bale chamber. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the usual thing at the end of our videos on multiplayer, and that is to do a time lapse. Now it's going to be quite difficult to actually fit everything in because obviously these are over here and everybody else is working over there, but if I can get them into the bottom corner of the screen, we'll take the HUD off, it should work out alright. There we go, that's alright. There's Zerion just turned up. Okay, so I'll leave you with the time lapse and hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.